Welcome to this episode of Wildlife Commando. Today I'm going to go ahead and be talking about the difference between mechanical and fixed blade broadheads. I'm going to be going over the new Field & Stream tree climber that we got over here. And I'm actually going to talk about something else that I haven't talked about before, and that's home defense, the new Winchester PDX-1 home defense rounds. First thing I'm going to talk about today is, like I said, about the difference between fixed blade and mechanical broadheads and the pros and cons of each kind. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Muzzy 100 grain fixed blade broadhead, and there's a reason that their motto is bad to the bone. These chisel tips, along with these razor blades, man, they will put down hogs, they'll put down whatever you need to take down. These are definitely awesome for big game. Now, not to say the mechanicals aren't great for big game as well, but these ones are great for breaking bone, and also if you hunt from a ground blind or you're hunting from somewhere where you got like the shoot through mesh or you got some brush between you and your target, these are the broadheads to use, especially hunting from a ground blind. Now, the problem with these broadheads though is that because it's got 3 blades on there, it's actually got 3 more vanes essentially. So one of the best things to try and do is to actually line up the blades and your vanes so that the spin of the arrow isn't affected at all. Otherwise, you're going to get spin generated from up here on the broadhead, but you're also going to have spin generated back here at the vanes, which can throw you off target. It might not be a huge difference, but it's enough to make a noticeable difference. Now, these mechanical broadheads right here, these are new archery product HydroShock broadheads. I love them. They look mean. You know, very simple. They're not like some of the Rage slip cams and some of the other ones that pulling in and out of your quiver you're going to set off. These ones right here, all it is it's a reverse deploying blade. So basically, when you hit the target, it catches right here on the edge of the blade and it brings the blade on up. And I just busted the band, but there's a band, a little rubber band that holds them all there. And once it's open, there you go. That's your cutting diameter. That's a huge difference between this and this. And these actually fly better. They fly more like field points. Now, but some of the problems with these mechanical broadheads, like I said, they can deploy early. You know, getting them in and out of your quiver, you can set them off. It's just something that, you know, it's personal preference, and it's also what you're willing to deal with and what you're willing to risk. Now, the next thing I'm going to go ahead and talk about is, like I said, the home defense rounds by Winchester. Because, you know, no hunter is going to be out in the woods if he feels like his home isn't safe and isn't protected. And these shotgun shells right here, I mean, these are the business. They have a 1 ounce slug in there, as well as 3 copper-plated double-aught buckshot pellets. So instead of just having slug rounds or, you know, just buckshot for your house, you can have the best of both worlds. You got a 1 ounce slug, which is still definitely going to drop your target, but you also have 3 copper-plated double-aught buckshots, so that if the slug misses, you still have a pretty good chance of catching it with one of those buckshot pellets, and that's still going to do a lot of damage. They make these in 12, 410, and 20 gauge, and they're a little different each one. I believe the 20 gauge is 3 disc slugs, and the 410 itself is smaller discs as well. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to go ahead and talk about is the new tree climber that we got, and that was Primetime Ultimate Climber by Field & Stream. It was on sale for $1.99 over at Dick's Sporting Goods, and I just happened to have a coupon that took another $20 off of that price. And the original price is $2.99. So if you have a Dick's Sporting Goods around you, and they might have this tree stand in there. If you don't have one, or if you're looking to get one, go ahead, run out there and get it. This is an awesome piece of equipment. It comes with everything you need: fall arrest harness, everything. Now, this is the first climbing tree stand that I've ever owned. So the first time I took it out, put it together, and I used it to get up a tree, I was a little nervous. But I absolutely love it. It's fast, it's quiet, you know, it's definitely safe and durable. I'm a big guy, you know, and this tree stand holds me up no problem. Not once did I question whether or not it was going to continue to hold my weight. Now, some of the awesome features about this tree stand right here are the seat, and the backing of the seat has like foam in it, and it's very comfortable, almost like a recliner, which could be a bad thing for those of you that get out there and are super exhausted. You might just go ahead and fall asleep as the deer walk right underneath you. But it's made of awesome quality. The metal, very quiet. I even, tested dropping my knife from about chest high down onto the foot platform, and didn't make a whole lot of sound at all. Some of that dead metal technology, and it's just an all-around great quality tree stand. The stirrups, they're very easy to get your feet into. The handrail, it's got a gun rest on it for those of you that hunt with rifles. Whatever it is that you need, if you need a climbing tree stand, this is what I suggest. And also, it's a manufacturer discount right now. So if you go out there and you find it at another store, it should be around the same price of $199. It's $100 off because it's a manufacturer discount, not just a store discount. I don't know if many of you know, but on this day, October 3rd in 1993, Operation Gothic Serpent took place in Mogadishu, Somalia. Most of you know that as Black Hawk Down. That is the day where 19 American warfighters lost their life, as well as Rangers, Delta operators, Navy SEALs, all types of special operations took part in this fight. Civilians were caught in the crossfire. There was one American who was captured but later rescued. And so today is just one of those days there. I would like to take a moment of silence and reflect on those that gave their lives for not just our freedoms as Americans, but other people's freedoms as humans. And so, just go ahead and take a moment of silence. Another somber incident happened on this day, October 3rd, but this was much more recent, in October 3rd of 2009. There was an attack on Combat Outpost Gideon in Wanat Province in Afghanistan. 8 cavalry scouts lost their lives today. Those of you that know me know that I was a cavalry scout while I served in the Army, and so those people and those soldiers are more than just friends, or some of them I don't even know any of them. But I will tell you this, as a fellow cavalry scout, those were my brothers, and they lost their lives that day in Afghanistan. The cop was overrun. There's video footage of it on YouTube. It was all over the news, and so I go ahead and like to take another moment of silence for the Cav Scouts and the troopers that lost their lives that day. Tomorrow we're going to be heading back to Bullard Creek Wildlife Management Area down in Hazelhurst, Georgia. You're going to be linking up with my buddy Nick again. We're going to be putting this climber to the test. We're going to be using these Nap Hydroshock broadheads. We're going to have the bow out there. We're going to be ready to rock, and hopefully now that it's getting closer and closer to the rut, we're in October now, and hopefully we'll see a lot more movement. They're definitely moving more during the day. It's really calmed down out here and cooled down in Georgia. Last 2 days ago, we had a really bad storm. I was going to try and go hunt yesterday, but it just wasn't happening. Not after the storm. The wind was blowing probably about 20 miles an hour. The deer just weren't moving. And so, tomorrow we're just going to be heading out there. We're going to spend the weekend. If we don't see any whitetails within the first day or so, there's another wildlife management area that's not too far up the river that we might take the canoe over to. And it's supposed to have a lot of hogs, lots of pigs, just a great hunting area. Last time we were down there, we spoke to the guys down at Googe's, the archery post shop that's down there, and they told us that that's where everybody goes if they want to go hog hunting, is down to the other WMA. So we're going to spend the first couple of days down there looking for whitetails, and if we don't see anything, probably the last day and a half, we're going to head over to the other WMA, and we're going to be hunting some hogs. Now we're going to try and take the laptop with us, and we're going to try and have a power inverter, and maybe we'll have some service and I'll be able to set up a little bit of internet out there for us out in camp. We might be able to get some posts up, maybe some video footage up while we're still out there. But last time we were out there was hardly any cell phone service. Great, beautiful area. I'm very excited to get back there. We know the deer are there. We just got to get on them. We have a big announcement here at Wildlife Commando. We actually have our own website up instead of just a Facebook page now. So if you want to, go ahead and head over to www.wildlifecommando.com and check out our videos, check out our photos. We're putting biographies up of all of us. I know I have mine up right now. I think Nick's working on his today. Just check it out. It's still under construction. We have a forums area. You can register. You can sign up for it. Go ahead. It's a great way to get on there. Introduce yourself to some of the other people that are on there already. Get to know other hunters or other outdoorsmen in your area. And it's just a really great place, a great community. And we're going to be hoping to continue to expand our family and our community to those of you that continue to watch our episodes. We also have, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm rocking a Wildlife Commando t-shirt today, and we also have those. There's a place that's not too far. We get our shirts made at, and if anybody wants a t-shirt or anybody wants information on how they can get a t-shirt, just go ahead, head on over to the website, go to the Contact Us page, fill out the information, shoot us an email saying, hey, I want a t-shirt, give us your size, anything like that. We'll take care of the shipping for you, and just let us know what you want, what size you want, the limited on color. I'll go ahead and put some details up about the shirts on the website. But thank you again for watching our episodes and supporting us and helping us make this endeavor a great one. Everybody have a great week, safe weekend. If you're going out hunting this weekend, don't forget, wear your safety harnesses. I know in some places rifle and muzzleloader season is going to be starting here pretty soon, so get ready for that. There's going to be a lot more hunters out in the woods. Just be careful on public land, even on private land. You never know. There might be people out there illegally, so just be very careful out there and look out for each other and have a great weekend.